So guys, as you can see, we have been blessed by another beautiful day. So I'm going to go outside and enjoy it. But first, lasagna. So guys, I hope you don't find the title a bit too confusing with the Carnivore's Vegetarian Lasagna. Truth is, I really do like a vegetarian lasagna, like with all the vegetables that they pack it with, they fill it with, but I find it definitely misses one important element, and that's obviously meat. So we're combining the two and hopefully get a really great product out of there. It's not really that much of a cheat, guys, but we will be adding, you know, some fats and some cheese to it. All right, so in our fry pan already, we've browned off 1 onion, some garlic, 500 grams of lean beef meats, and 500 grams of lean pork mince, as well as some prosciutto. So what we're gonna add to that, about 4 large mushrooms, a grated carrot, and a small grated sweet potato. And what we're gonna do is give them a bit of time to soften down. So once you're happy with that, we're going to add in a can of diced tomatoes. So 2 cups of pasta sauce. You can even chuck in a bit of red wine if you like. To that, we're going to add our softer veg, so basil, spinach, as well as zucchini. And also our mixed herbs. So we've got some bay leaves we'll chuck in there, and then some thyme, some sage, some oregano, and some more dried basil. Cracked pepper. And I probably wouldn't add any salt to this. I mean, it's salty enough with the prosciutto, as well as some salts in the sauces. So now we're going to chuck a lid on that and let it simmer down for a bit. Alright, so we're also going to do a bit of a white sauce to go with our lasagna. So for that, we're going to need about 1 tablespoon of flour, as well as 1 tablespoon of butter. Alright, so combine those down together. Make sure it's on a low heat. Find it's best to use a whisk as well. Alright, so at that stage, we're going to start adding some milk, just slowly. It should start thickening up. So it should get really lovely and creamy, just like that. Alright, so at this point I'm going to chuck in a little bit of garlic, probably about ½ teaspoon. I'm also going to put in some nutmeg, probably about ½ teaspoon, and cracked pepper. Alright, so now we're going to add our cheese. So a good pinch of Parmesan. We're going to go about 2 tablespoons of cottage cheese, as well as 2 tablespoons of ricotta. So they're all reduced fat as well. Just give them a stir around. If it does start to get too thick, just add a bit more milk. So that's looking pretty decent. So we're going to put that aside and start assembling our lasagna. Okay, so putting together our lasagna is easy, guys, but we're going to put down meat first. And then instead of using actual pasta itself, guys, we're going to make our layers out of vegetables. So you can use whichever vegetables you like eggplant, but we're going to do sweet potato layers. After a sweet potato, we're going to add a layer of white sauce. Then mix it up a bit. So we're going to add some spinach to the next layer before I go meat again. You can even add cheeses as you go, like Parmesan or fresh mozzarella. And back to our meat. So this time we might go sliced zucchini. Again, our white sauce. We can go basil instead of spinach this time. Make the flavors really rich. Back to our meat. Oop. As usual, making a mess. I'll go to the last layer. Some sweet potato. Even go some fresh Roma tomato. Sauce it. Knead it one more time. I've even got some prosciutto left over. So we can use that with some of our layering. Final bit of sauce. And then we'll take some more of our extremely fresh mozzarella, put it on the top. Some more shredded up basil if you got some left. And a good helping of Parmesan cheese just on top. Make a mess, I don't care, someone will clean it up. Alright, so it does take a while to bake, so that's going to go into the oven for about an hour at about 170 degrees. So guys, it may be messy, but it is damn good. Let's serve it up. Alright guys, so really hope you enjoyed this one. I don't think there's going to be many people out there who don't actually like this, unless they're actually a vegetarian, so, you know, that's all good. If you like what you saw guys, like and subscribe as usual. This one wasn't a request, so I do try and get to them as soon as I can, but for now I am going to go out in that sun and enjoy the day. Enjoy that for dinner. See you later.